So, I don't know. This video might get banned from YouTube for saying this, but this actually doesn't have a rotary anymore, does it?
No, it doesn't. It's SR20 swap.
God's engine, right? Hey everybody, how's it going? We're here today at Thompson Speedway for another driver profile video. Today we have Brendan Worcester, unlike his brother Brian Worcester.
Eating with my fingers.
And we are going to talk about his FC RX-7. How are you doing today?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. It's a nice, beautiful day. No inclement weather. Great drivers going on out there. Have you seen these videos before?
I have a couple of them.
Okay. What's your favorite video so far?
Probably Joe's.
Oh, Joe, what's going on? A couple questions off the bat. What got you into drifting?
Just watching YouTube videos, and that's pretty much it.
Your brother was no influence?
I started everyone.
Oh, right on. Okay, all right. So you're teaching your brother what's going on?
Not really.
Well, so that did. Is that because you might have had car problems and he went with a different machine, or?
Yeah, pretty much. He went with a E46 over trying to mess with a rotary.
Let's talk about your machine. SR20, right? What about suspension, stuff like that? You got anything?
Silvers, coilovers, poly bushings up front, Volvo power steering, kind of helps with steering a little bit, and then adjustable.
Volvo power steering, like the power steering pump.
Pump, yep.
Oh, okay. All right. That helps with what?
It just, when I got the car, I never had power steering, and I thought this thing just feels heavy, but it's not. It's the power steering pump.
So was this a Turbo 2 or?
So it's a NA shell. I got it with a Turbo 2 swap, and then played around with that for a couple of years, and then.
Okay. What do you enjoy the most about your machine?
I don't know.
The whole thing, the whole package.
The whole thing, yeah. The sounds, definitely the sounds, I guess.
Yeah. The SR20 sounds, not the rotary sounds. Rotary sounds are great. I own a rotary. Full disclosure, but so intermediate driver. How much attention? Because I get this question a lot about tires, tire type, tire pressure. How much attention do you pay to tires, and what do you run?
That's what I'm focusing on now, tires. I tried the crosswinds from Joe's video, or the last video.
I would suggest for the B group guys, I've always liked the crosswinds, the Ling Longs.
And they feel good, but my alignment's just out in the back, so.
How much power is this SR putting down?
306 and 280 torque.
Nice. So it's upgraded turbo.
S15 turbo. That's pretty much it.
Oh, that's cool. Turbo.
That's it.
Turbo mic 2, you said? Aftermarket coil packs, I see?
R8 coils, yeah.
Oh, back to the Volkswagen stuff. Cool. So, SR20 in the FC shell. Woohoo! That's it looks more increased V-mount radiator.
It's actually the same V-mount from when I had the rotary. Same position of everything.
Oh, okay. It looked more intense. Nice polished stuff. You do your most work, or you have other people help you out, or?
So I did like pretty much a whole swap besides the intense welding. So I made the harness, tacked up the motor mounts and everything, and then Tanner welded them up.
So you set the engine in there. You got your motor mounts. What style motor mount did you go to? Some people like triangulate sheet metal bracket. Some people do a tube. What did you find that was easier for you?
So I use sheet metal on the motor, and then at the bottom, and then a tube going up with 240 like rubber bushings.
So you have a KA SR trans, or do you have a CDO nut?
Yep.
Okay. And how'd that line up shifter wise? In the spot on. Nice. So the car must do pretty good.
It does. It feels planted now.
What's the weight and balance like? Did that throw you off like when you first drove it? Do you think the car's heavier, or?
I mean, I think the weight between a rotary and an SR is like pretty much the same, but the weight is further forward now. So it felt like it self-steered a little better.
Get further forward, huh? Well, you got it. I feel like it's tucked pretty far back. Yeah, but I guess the rotary is fully behind.
And it's lower, the rotary.
Okay, yeah. So your center of gravity is up higher.
Yep.
This is a full fiberglass hood, or is it? Yeah, and it fit pretty well. You just had that little trim in there.
Just a little notch, yeah.
What else we got going on here? Aluminum door cards. You buy those, or you made those yourself?
So when I bought the car, the doors are all gutted and cut out. So LRB makes door cards.
Nice, nice. I like how you keep most of the interior and everything in there. Someone, when we walked up, someone was talking about your e-brake. What were they talking about?
So it's a Villains e-brake with Z32 calipers in the back.
Nice, nice. And solid bushings or anything? You do anything back?
Solid subframe bushings and poly diff bushings.
Excellent. So back to your drivability, intermediate driver. What are your goals that you're working on to get to advance? What do you
See? Yep. And sticking with the same tire so it's not all over the place.
so you're more predictable and stuff like that? That's cool. What else have we talked about your car? You painted it yourself?
Yuki painted it.
Oh, shout out to Yuki, right?
It's Volkswagen color.
What is that? I'm a Volkswagen guy. I don't.
Green. It's like a newer Tiguan color.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm old school Volkswagens. Yeah. So, any shout outs, friends, family? Anybody you want to thank helping out?
Everyone that's helped out on this. Tanner, Turbo Mike, definitely. Nils.
Yeah. When I first asked that, you were shaking your head no. I was like, oh, okay, so he's not going to thank anybody.
I was thinking, that's my thinking.
Yeah, no problem. So I had a clinic earlier yesterday, and I was talking about passengers in the car and stuff like that. If you have passenger in the car, how much do you notice that at all?
Definitely do, yeah.
I didn't used to say this, but now I'm recommending to the novice group not to have passengers and stuff like that. So I'm trying to get a census of how people feel about that. So if you say you feel it, so do you still drive with passengers or?
Yeah, I do.
So
It's fun to have other people in the car.
the hype party, hype train, and stuff like that. So I guess if you just have the same passenger each time, then it's more consistent that way.
Exactly, yeah. You get used to the weight and transfers and everything.
Cool, right on. Brendan, thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of your day.
You too.